Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Double-Dabble. I played it once when it first came out, thought I'd revisit it. So let's start with pairs, because you're guessing pairs of letters together. Okay. Let's move that A around a little bit. A in the middle, maybe? How about chalk? That's a fun word. Right, we got the AL. Where's the A go? Maybe fourth. Like an OA. OAT, like bloat, float. Let's try float. Don't know why. None of those. Okay, the A is placed. I'm now thinking about ending in AL. I'm not sure. Let's guess this left word. Maybe we'll have some more luck with that one. Because they're about equal now. Maybe like SNI, SMI. I like SNI the best. Or something like S something INE. I really want that P, huh? How about swine? Ooh, wow. Okay, well, I got the left word. We have an E. So maybe we end in EAL. We could have L first, but I don't know how that works. I mean, if we have L first, then we do this, right? Like, I don't know, like what? That seems a bit strange. Maybe end in Y? No. How about delay? Okay. Oh, yeah, the L could have been in the middle. I didn't even realize that. I thought I just made a mistake. Legal? Okay, there were two L's. It was in both spots. We have a legal swine. I'll leave it up to you for who you think that might be. All right, let's play Fibble. So the way this game works is each of our guesses has exactly one lie. So maybe this S is lying, should have been gray or yellow. Maybe this R is lying, should have been yellow or green. We don't know, but one of them is. I like to keep the positive information as if it wasn't a lie, and then bring in a gray for my second guess, which allows me to have the highest chance of finding a contradiction between the two guesses. So the problem is where to put that C. CS and SC just don't seem good to me. So I think we'd have to put the C there. And then what gray would we bring in? I'm not even sure how we would do this at all. Like what would we start with? A vowel? I'm thinking this might not work. Okay, so why don't we just guess something like class, which has the C line, S comes down, and then we're doubling up the S, which also has a chance to find a lie. So, okay, well, there's a contradiction between these S's. One of them's lying, which means there is a yellow C in that spot. Well, there's a C somewhere, and it's not the first spot, I should say. We had nothing else in common, though, so that's all we learned. One of the other letters in class is in the word. Maybe I'll do like an ACK word. Just assume there's no S. What would be a good word? We can't use R or L. That makes it actually more difficult. What about ACE then? Does that help? Still want R or L. Maybe EACE, but not peace. Why is this so hard? We don't need to put the C there. If I did SC, that actually is a lie for both. That's actually kind of nice. SC, let's do scene. Okay, S is gray again. This coloring is possible. What if we were like an ECE word? Does that work? Doesn't really, does it? I'm thinking about ending in CE. Can I? We're back to ACE, and I can't find a word. Unless we can do LCE, but I don't... I mean, okay, we can bring in the L and end in CE and then use a different vowel. But that actually seems hard. Like, what would OCE be? Or ECE? ECE would be fine, but... Like, these aren't words. Only the A makes sense. That's weird. Okay. Like, I'm thinking grace. There's actually not much, is there? All right, maybe not ACE. What are we doing? What are we doing? CE ending would require an A or an L. We don't have to do CE, right? We could do like a C here and then E. Maybe like AC something E, like... We know there's an E in the word, by the way, because we can't have both of these E's be lying. But I'm not sure what to do with this. We can't start with C. What are we doing? Maybe CLE? Cycle? Well, it can't be cycle, because we can't start with C. Thought I had found something, darn. YCLE, anything else? Mice, Michael, Bikel. No. ECLE, OCLE, it doesn't work, does it? Darn. This is really hard. Why is it so hard? I think I've looked at all the like reasonable combinations. Unless this E's the lie, and we're supposed to be like, I don't know, CE something. CEL? Doesn't look good. Or like... There's no way I'm ending in CK, right? I'd have to use an E somewhere. I really just want to guess peace. That doesn't work. What about EACE? It would have to be niece. It's not how you spell niece. Niece, the way you spell niece doesn't work. I don't know what to do here. We know there's at least one E. I'm thinking the most reasonable thing at this point is to have this E at the end lying. Which would mean these are our lies. I'm pretty positive this S is lying regardless. So we have an L or an A in the word, along with this CE being yellow there. So like my initial thought was just moving the CE here. And then we could end in L. But we could do ACE, I guess. Okay, maybe that's promising. What would we do? Like EY? ET? Facet? Oh wow, that was it. Took me a long time, but I got it in 3. Okay. I wonder if that was it. I wonder if there's anything else. All right. How'd you do on this one? Let's do Betweenle. I'll start with mouse. All right, so what this orange dot means is that we're much closer to mouse than the start of the alphabet. If we take all the words and arrange them alphabetically, We are 13% away from mouse and 41% away from the start. So 13% is quite a few words, though. Let's try house, I guess. Okay, that was way too far. Oh, not that much too far, though. We could still start with H, like HU. Let's try humor. But I think that's not going to be far enough. Yeah, it wasn't. Ooh, not far enough by far. Okay, we might start with J or K or L even. Let's try an early L word, L-A. Lanky, first thing that came to mind. I don't know why. All right, lanky was not far enough, so we could start with I. That might work. Like ideal. Ooh, okay, so that's a lot closer. Maybe a late I word. Irate. Irate is too far. Okay, so we know we start with I. Okay, I mean, we're 19 words before irate, so we're not IR, probably. Probably not IQ. So maybe IP? Is there an IP word? I can't think of one immediately. All right, let's keep going. How about IN then? A late IN word. I could try innate. I feel like that's too far though. What's like a good IN word that uses a late letter? Like INU or INW? INT? Inter? Inter's not far enough, but we just need 3 words before inter. Intel would be 1 word. Inted maybe would be 2 words. So the third word, ENTA. What would it be? I can't think of an INTA word. Intap. Okay. So I'm actually going to try inted and see if I'm right that it's at 0.01. Inted isn't a word. Okay, so I actually counted that as a word and I shouldn't have. Okay, so I think we're INS then. Like inset? I think inset's going to be too far. Inset wasn't far enough. Interesting. Not very many words then. Is there an INSE SR insert insep incen? I'm going through the letters backwards. Incel. Incef. It's going to be a common word. It always is. INS. I don't think we're doing D, B, C, or B. So INSA. This is crazy. There aren't that many of these words, are there? Insat. No, it would be a common word. I may have skipped it, but in this case, we're INR. Hold on. Was there anything I saw that I might be able to do? Insaw. Oh no, what is this? I can't. IN. Let me try inlay. It's going to be way too far away, though. Okay, yeah, we're between inlay and inset. That's not surprising. But I can't think, like, what's between that? What can INSEE? No. I'm just going to fill them and see if they actually look correct. I don't think it's INSE. INSA didn't look. INSAE? No. Okay. INS. So INR? Is there an INR in? I'm in a This is crazy. Those aren't words. INQ doesn't make sense. INP? Input. Oh my gosh, wow. There are no words between input and inset? That is very surprising. That's actually kind of crazy. All right. Figured it out eventually. And as I predicted, it was a common word. But all right, got it in 10. How'd you do? All right, we're playing Double-Dabble, day 10. All right, so it has randomly grouped these letters together. So I want to pick out, let's just first pick out on the keyboard where the really common consonants are. So S, R, L, where's the T? T, and let's get the E as well, which also has the N. So using any of the letter pairs, we need to make a word. So maybe like a TR, we're going to have to use this S, maybe ST. We could do stunt, but that repeats the T. Okay, let's look at STR. Let's just do strip. What's the P with? M, that's not bad. Okay, so this was strip, strim, or stolm. Okay, so the FT is yellow and the IL is yellow. So maybe we'll put the IL second, and then the T, well, you treat that as a T and put it at the end. Well, yeah, I can click these now. Nice improvement. I just noticed, I just assume you can, so I just realized that last time you couldn't. I could do cliff. It'll really help find where these two yellows go. They go here. All right. So, ooh, what are we doing? Maybe this is an I? We could do I. We can't do INT, can we? We can, actually. We haven't done the EN yet. So something INT, maybe? What can this be? This can't be an L. Otherwise, I'd do something like glint. I'm pretty sure this means there's only one of these tiles. What about elect? Oh no, there's no C. What are we doing here? Yeah, int, I couldn't think of something. Could this be an L? Can I do valet? I can do valet. Oh, it was valet. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Nice, got it in 3. How'd you do? All right, let's play Polygonle. Hexpert is on. We have a 7-letter word today with tons of repeats. This repeats here and here, and this repeats 3 times. Whenever something repeats 3 times like this, I always just put smack E in there and hope for the best. We could do an ER, ES, ED. That's not important. I'll put the D in there to leave the S and R open. But I'm not sure R looks very good here. L? Actually, what does work here? S maybe? Beeper. Speeper. Everyone's heard of a speeper. No, it doesn't work. Dieter? Problem is, what's the first letter? Teeter. Steeter. Steeted. Oh, this is tough. Okay, well, maybe not an E there. Maybe we'll do like an L? Switch that up. No, L is terrible. T? Or D? Ooh. I don't know what to put here. Baggage. Wow. It's... Excuse me? Give me a sec to recover from that. No E. No A. What? Maybe that's an Y or S or something? Like, it could be a plural with this being a consonant. What? P? Like, I'm not sure what letter. Like, T seems to work okay, but I can't actually make a word out of it. Matots. Can't use E or A. It's crazy. S? Oh, that looks so good. Like insist or something, but obviously can't be insist, but. Itity. Oh, I like S there. SH? Oof. It suddenly looks terrible without the I. ST, SH, SA even? Mrs. I don't like it. I guess it's open for this to be an O. If we want that to be a vowel. Toot. Stooter. Wow, I might have to do a filler on this one. I can't think of another word. Poultry's intact. Let's just do that. Well, this is an R. This is an O. Oh, it's just horrors. You know, I didn't even think to put the R there because I was like, there's no way an R is going to work like that. Oh my gosh. I might have been able to figure it out if I actually slapped an R in there and looked at it for more than 2 seconds. All right, there were only 7 words: baggage, binning, dining, or dinning, horrors, pinning, sinning, and winning. So the ing ending, I didn't even think to try ing, which is interesting. It wouldn't have helped. None of these ing words would have helped, but I might have thought of sinning and gotten a yellow S, but that's crazy. All right. Apparently missish is a word. I could have guessed that. Could have guessed missish. Huh. I didn't even think to try it. It came to mind. I just don't know what it would mean. Okay, let's do the mini. Sleet. All right. Maybe end in LLS, like wills. Nope. Maybe this is SS starting with L. So like what? Lasso, like lasso. Exactly like lasso. All right. Don't know why that didn't come to mind immediately. This is the most common word form, but certainly S is not most common there. All right. Let's do symbol. I'll start with blaze. Nothing from blaze. We'll do toxin. All right. We're going to try that I in place if we can. If it's in place, we can do an I word if we want, like civic. Minim, not minim. Let's just do civic. It's a terrible guess, though. There must be something better. Maybe. You know what? I'm just going to guess civic. It is an I there. There's not another I. There's no C or V. Okay. Unfortunate. Not another I, so probably like a U here. Ooh, could we be SQUID? Apparently not. We end in UID though, like fluid. No L though. Druid? Nice. Druid's a tough word. 1069 streak. Nice. All right. Let's do the blind Fusele. We're only going to get green, yellow, and ambiguity. Let's start with stare. I didn't feel like starting with druid. Literally all of them gray. That's insane. We just have to guess a valid word that's but backwards. So let's think about what I would guess after stare. Maybe cloud. DLUOC. Oh, that's could. Whoops, I didn't backwards it correctly, but it was still a word. All right, we end in C, which is weird. Maybe we can trust the O here, but how do we end in C? No, seriously, how do you end in C? Mimic, but there's an O in the word. Tonic, but there's no T. Maybe it's, oh, it's probably an onic word. Almost certainly. What's left? Conic? What's left? Monic? No. Oh no, I have to end in T. Okay, well, we can do a filler, but I don't know what letters are left for the onic trap. Not Q, not W, Y, I, O, P, ponic, no, phonic, gonic, honic, jonic, gonic. I don't know which word this is. I'm going to guess Swift, because I have to use that T there. All right, well, it's not wonic or phonic. I have to repeat a letter. If I'd known that was coming up, I would have saved conic for this guess. Oh, it's ionic. I have to repeat a letter anyway. Okay. I always forget about ionic. Can you blame me? Maybe. At this point, maybe. All right, let's play Don't Wordle. It's thinking of a secret word. We are trying to avoid guessing it. So we'll start with kayak. Great word if you want all grays. See? Then xylo. All right, perfect. Now we do cuckoo. That's what we like to see. Now we follow up with sus. Very nice. Minim. I have never gotten all grays on the first 5 guesses before. There's 120 words left. What do we even guess here? I'm sure there's a lot. There's 120 options. Just something that can't be an answer, I guess. How about dweeb? What was our word? Freer? No wonder. Repeating the E, repeating the R, and having an F. Good thing I didn't guess fluff. Couldn't have, because xylo had the gray L, but... Wow, I think that's that's the craziest Wordle solve I've ever seen. All right. What was left? Freet, Greek. Greet. Creep with a K. Fear with a PH. And feek. Good words to remember, I suppose. Wow. Cool. Well, those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.